Uh, what are we on? What else that I have scheduled for this?
Comes out, it should be right around my 10-year YouTube anniversary. Oh, what a ride it's been. And you know, the Zombies movies have been some of my biggest videos like ever. Zombies 1 was one of my first big breakout hits, like way back in the old times, you know, back when we all still knew what optimism felt like. So for my 10-year anniversary, it seems appropriate that I celebrate with what will no doubt be the greatest movie of our generation. How TV is. Somehow in the many years since Zombies and Descendants first came out, like Disney has not been able to make anything remotely as popular. So like,
Upside Down Magic was a great movie. And Zombies 3 is so hated on. I think Zombies 3 is one of the best Zombies movies. I'm just saying.
Get ready for Descendants and Zombies 12 coming soon. Anyway, not much else to say here, so why don't we just jump right in? Come on, kids, let's take a walk. But before that, really quick, this video is brought to you by Strawberry.me. Upside down and backwards. And believe you me, I know how it feels to wonder if this is all there is, or should I be doing something else? Am I going to be making jokes about kids' movies in my 40s? Sure, probably. Strawberry.me is an affordable and easily accessible personal coaching service that can help you reorient your goals, break through obstacles, and figure out what you truly want and how to get there. Their coaches are highly certified, trained through ICF institutions, with years of experience to help you on your career journey. A Strawberry.me
Oh, why am I walking though?
Our hometown's a little different than most.
Where a mysterious galactic moonstone gave our world zombies, werewolves, and aliens.
And now, we all live like one big happy furry green fangy family.
And now some of us are at Mountain College.
You know, maybe I'm wrong here, but like, a Disney Channel movie about college kids? That just seems so crazy to me. Like, has that ever happened before? Also, you know this is about to be the most sanitized college experience of all time.
Legend has it that another moonstone crashed on Mount Rayburn, creating 2 new monsters in 2 separate worlds.
The Daywalkers.
And the vampire.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just love how these movies, there's like zero preamble. Like, stuff just happens, you know? Hi, I'm Zed. This really super important thing just happened. Anyway, football.
The moonstone also created blood fruit, which both creatures need to survive.
So, Addison and Zed have been at college for like a year or so now, and turns out it's not going quite how they imagined.
Hi, I'm Zed, zombie, hometown hero. And most recently, Mountain College's latest football star. All right, still a few wrinkles to iron out.
Hi, Madison. And you would think that being part alien would give me an edge on the college cheer squad.
Yeah, that's the thing, you know, like, take the hottest dude or the cutest girl in your school, and, like, they're like a 6 when you go to college, okay? You can be, like, the mostest, bestest, whatever, and you're gonna learn real quick how big the world is. It's like how Kelsey and I have been playing Mario Kart, and it's like, hey, we're getting pretty good. What do you say we try some online multiplayer? I'm never playing this stupid game again. But okay, so this brings us over to some new characters, the Daywalkers. Wait, I'm sorry. Hold on. Is this just Avatar? Did they literally just make the fire tribe and think we wouldn't notice?
All right, good job, everybody. Remember, put your whole body into it. Right in the fan. We've got to be prepared, right? Our blood fruit is dying, and we have to find more if we're going to survive.
Right.
Good exposition! Now, this girl is Nova. She's the daughter of the village leader, Guy Fieri, and she's currently training to fight the evil vampires. Except, would you believe there's a little bit more going on here?
Come here.
Victor!
I ask you to run your recruits through training maneuvers, and I find you do.
Problem here.
Come on, we need to talk.
Okay.
One of you can create your own website by saying, "This is what I want." With
Oh,
Wix,
giving me
you
ass.
can.
Ain't no mountain we can climb, nothing keeps us down. Got that fire in our soul, never cut us out. We got one thing going. No, it's just not loud. Who you talking to?
Over. We don't have time for your visions.
Oh, Noah's doing visions and stuff now? You can't fool me. This ain't no Zombies 4. That's the Raven 3.
Dad, how much longer can we live in fear of people we've never even seen?
As long as I'm in charge.
Make way for Raid!
Raid! Raid.
Oh, hey, Nova. Where's my hug? Now, flashing sideways, we have the vampire camp, and our other new main character, Victor.
And where's Victor?
Sorry, I'm coming in.
Victor!
One of my better landings.
Victor!
At your service. Oh, so like this movie's just kind of like Descendants, huh? Actually, all these movies have literally just been the same movie this whole time. Anyway, so Victor is the nephew of the vampire leader lady, but he doesn't really like this whole vampire lifestyle.
But I got you something to make up for it. Blood fruit! I got this for the three of us. To celebrate finally making it out of this town. Everyone's terrified.
Nobody wants to leave Shady's side.
Well, I do. There's this whole world out there.
Yeah, guys, I'm too big for this small town. I'm going to the big city. I'm gonna be on Broadway. Anyway, so back to Zed and friends. Zed has to go to football camp over the whole summer so he can hopefully get on first string next year. And while that's happening, Addison's gonna go to cheerleader camp so she can be whatever a high-ranking cheerleader is called. Grand Wizard? I don't know. And these other two are just kind of there doing stuff. So then they all sing a song about how college is hard, and they're like,
We
"Hey,
are
let's
legends
just hop in
in the
car and have a
making."
crazy road trip before we gotta do all that dumb adult stuff." And so they do. They jump into Zed's rickety old Herbie the Love Bug and set off on the road. Siri, set a course for friendship.
I was thinking about football or what?
They should have all died in that car crash. I'm not saying they should have, but realistically,
Yeah, so like 8 seconds later, they completely crash the car. Everyone's like, whoa, dude, good thing we're all like 19 and we can come out of a car crash with less bodily harm than a 30-year-old who sleeps the wrong way.
I miss you already.
I've missed you all year.
I'm sorry, guys, this is not the time. Wow, we just totally crashed and rolled the car like 6 times, on top of all the other mental and emotional stuff we've been under this whole year. I don't know how much longer I can last at this rate.
Yeah, it's cool. You want to make out?
So they all split up to find help, and Addison and Zed just kind of wander into something a little strange.
the dark side.
By this time tomorrow, I will be living free.
So, Addison wanders into the vampire world, which is guarded by a force field that literally anyone can enter. So, I don't know what the point of that is. And Zed wanders into the Daywalker world the same way. Wow, what are the chances?
Wait,
Hello! Hi, I'm Zed. I was wondering if you guys had a mechanic I could use or... Vampire! Oh, what? Okay. Whoa, take it easy now. Oh, chill.
I'm
Are
telling
you a
you,
Roblox fanatic?
Zed could literally.
Microsoft Rewards has a brand new way
I
for
don't know.
you to earn digital gift cards from Roblox.
I don't think Zed's like affecting them, but still.
What the heck was the point of all that? It took you like 30 seconds just to get here. So at first I think Zed is a vampire, but then they realize that actually he's just really tall.
Nova, I hope you have a good reason this intruder was not immediately destroyed.
Bro, he's like
Make it a really
6'4", 6'5".
we could use another recruit.
They freak out when they see Addison because she has blonde hair, and you know what that means. Get ready for the dumbest TikToks you've ever seen.
Hey! Am I glad to see you?
Did they say Jaywalker?
I love how they have to charge up. Okay, so Daywalkers have fire magic, and the vampires have wind powers. This is just Avatar. I was joking before, but they just made Avatar. But don't worry, guys. Addison's got it handled.
Victor, why would you say this Daywalker?
No, I'm not a daywalker. I'm Addison. I'm a cheerleader.
Throw her in the dungeon!
Wait! Oh, fire gauntlet! Duck! No, it's a Luma lens.
I'm part alien.
I'm part alien.
Right.
See?
Stop with that. That thing is annoying. No way I caught that on stream, right?
Fire gauntlet! Duck! No, it's a Luma lens.
I'm part alien.
I'm part alien.
Right. Stop with that. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm cooked.
Guys, she's not a Daywalker.
Why does no one react to that? She's a Daywalker. No, guys, relax. She's just part alien. Oh, okay. My bad. What? Anyway, so Addison and Zed get wrapped up in this war between the Daywalkers and the vampires, where they all go to the blood fruit orchard to get blood fruit from the blood fruit trees. But like, okay, I'm sorry, slight tangent here, but like, the movie's called Dawn of the Vampires, and then we have these dudes who are not affected by the sun, they eat fruit, and they can shoot wind balls. You know, vampires.
How will we get the fruit?
I don't know. It looks like they need 3 keys.
Okay, they're not affected by the sun because of the orb they're in, the dome they're in. It isn't like it. They're okay, and they literally tested.
Vampires, ready yourselves!
Wait! We have a proposal.
Since when? You just got here.
Assemble a group of your young leaders and we'll help you find the keys and get through the gate.
And why should we trust you?
Because we're 2 zombies, a werewolf, and an alien.
Proof that all
That's a heck of a
monsters
sentence you just said
can
right
live
there.
together.
But okay, so
and
long story short,
that's it.
is to be right over there for some magical reason. The door to the orchard has 3 keys it needs to open, and so their plan is to figure out how to get the keys or something or whatever. And of course, being the Montagues and Capulets, tensions are just kind of high all around.
Never mind. Anyway, pick a bed and get some sleep.
And why should we listen to you?
You know how you only use those fangs on fruit?
Yeah.
I don't.
I don't.
Hey, don't threaten me with a good time. Okay, so like, remember back earlier when Nova was having visions or whatever? Well, turns out she was seeing Victor, and at the same time, Victor has been dreaming about Nova, and now they're both here at the camp at the same time? What?
I can't believe it.
You're real.
I never believed it could be true.
This is basically the plot of like every K-drama. I see you in my dreams sometimes because actually we used to date like 400 years ago and now we're both here in the diarrhea section of Walgreens. OMG, this is so romantic. So
She's 15 and he's 18.
basically this movie's That's So Raven plus Avatar plus K-drama. All at the same time. Man, I tell you, Disney Channel is throwing so much spaghetti at the wall right now. Anyway, so while this is all happening, Addison and Zed and all the older kids are desperately trying to not go insane, having to deal with more 15-year-olds than a Minecraft YouTuber's dating history.
I really missed you all.
Yeah, freshman year did a number on all of us.
College isn't forever, right?
Yeah, we just have to focus everything we've got. I mean, isn't there more to life than being a cheer captain or a football star?
Yeah, like being a good friend. So right that moment, another pulses, and makes Zed kind of go crazy for a bit. And they come to realize that these pulses are getting stronger, and if they get strong enough to reach Seabrook, that's like dangerous, but also it's going to undo all the goodwill they built over the last 3 movies. Anyway, back to Nova and Victor.
Is that a pencil? Anyways, can I show you something I found?
Look at this cool stick I picked up. Looks like a sword. And of course, Nova's gonna do the thing girls do where they pretend like that's not the coolest thing they've ever seen. So he takes her to this cave shrine thing he found at some point, apparently.
And they sing a song. And they sing a song. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Wait, that is actually bad.
Whoa.
What is this place?
Isn't it amazing? Vampire symbols and Daywalker symbols.
Man, this is a heck of a first date. Best I could do in 8th grade was take a girl to Jamba Juice. And then they sing a song about how, like, they're maybe sort of kind of becoming friends or something. And that's when they discover where one of the keys to the door is.
What are these?
The phases of the moon, but they're not in the right order. Bright and shiny seems like your department.
The colors of the rainbow. Also in the wrong order.
We have to straighten them out.
That's right, guys. The answer to the ancient riddle puzzle shrine is moon phases and rainbow colors. These 2 are definitely smarter than a 5th grader. And this gives them the 2nd key they need. I totally forgot about the first one, by the way. Earlier, the kids were having a dance.
Watch your back, little monster. Got you right where we want you. Hey, step right up. You're about to learn your lesson. Don't go messing with us.
off, and they accidentally found the first key by putting circles on the circles. Riveting stuff, I tell you what. This, of course, unlocks the final puzzle to open the door to the orchard.
Yo, why are they like getting sturdy? Like what is that?
Only one team can
Can win.
Where did they get all these clothes
that weird
from? Did they
gravity
go
pulse
back?
thing that made them crash the car earlier? Well, it's back once again. Things are looking pretty bad for Zed, so they really need to find out what the heck this whole thing is.
That Z-band. If we don't stop it, he'll zombie out forever.
Oh, no.
Hey, I'm okay. Alright, just go check on the campers. Eliza, please tell me you have a location on that pulse.
I think I have some.
Bro, do I have to do the? Oh my god.
Oh my god!
I hope that far didn't. I hope we didn't catch that one.
I think. But it doesn't make sense.
Oh, you mean like this entire movie? So, short story even shorter here. They somehow magically discover that the gravity pulses are coming from deep underground. They go down there and they find this like weird metal tower thing stuck in the roots of the bloodfruit tree. And apropos of nothing, they come to this conclusion that pulses are being sent from the bloodfruit tree roots themselves because they're like
Damaged and stuff.
And of course, the best way to do that is while singing a song, or rapping, as the case may be. Just a quick side note here, but like, this is the funniest scene in the entire movie. Because Zed is like rapping and he's using all of his like zombie strength. That is while singing a song, or rapping, as the case may be. Just a quick side note here, but like, this is the funniest scene in the entire movie. Because Zed is like rapping and he's using all of his
No.
to pull a giant radio tower out of the ground, and the whole time Addison's just over here doing this, just gyrating in the corner. But then, of course, all the kids come together and help Zed pull it out. Looks like friendship wins again.
We saved Monster Kind!
Again! I'm gonna just say it. We're getting pretty good at this thing.
Well, when we all work together, there's nothing we can't do.
Now, there's also this kind of subplot going on where Ray has a crush on Nova, right? And he's mad that she's spending
I don't think that's a subplot whatsoever, but okay.
so much time with Victor, and Nova wants to, like, follow her heart or whatever, so she gets so overcome with emotion that she just kind of sings on a golf course for a while, as you do. Anyway, so the kids all come together to push the CG rock thing.
Hey, check this out. It's the sun and the moon together. That's us. That must be where this big boy's supposed to go.
Yes! Let's go! Let's go!
And then the big rock thing splits
Bro, why
up
is
to
that
reveal
just
the
screaming?
final key.
However,
The only two adults in the entire region, apparently, come back and they're like, hey, Jude, that fruit is for us, cause sharing is dumb.
And Victor, working with our enemies, I should have you defanged.
This experiment ends now.
Weren't they supposed to work together?
watch out!
Idiots! Idiots! Gave me an ad after that.
This is the cheesiest fight scene I've ever seen. Anyway, so now there's only like half the fruit left, so the two adults are kind of for a while. And while that's happening, Nova and Victor make a discovery about that radio tower thing.
Nova? What does that look like to you?
They look like they're supposed to hold a light stone.
And a dark stone.
Wait, y'all have moonstones?
And so they both go and do that. Victor gets his village's moonstone, and Nova goes to get hers after she beats up these three giant dudes with her karate. Zed is almost full zombie now, so like, that's a whole thing.
Hey, if I zombie out forever, and I just talk about eating brains all the time, you do not have to stay with me.
Oh, don't worry, honey. It's really not so different than most other guys I could date, so you're fine. I mean, it's either that or it's some guy with a snapback telling me about crypto every other day, so I'll take my chances. Anyway, so now it's time once again to save the world for the 4th time in a row.
They're here.
They're hiding the blood fruit.
Step away from the fruit.
Hey, his name is Zed, okay? Show some respect. So the end of the movie, the two kids put the moonstones into the tower, and both powers are combined, and then it makes it rain, which heals the blood fruit orchard, and the roots are healed up, and then Zed is all healed up, and literally any problem anyone has ever had is just magically solved. And then the movie desperately tries to make itself make sense.
All monsters are connected by the moonstones. You kept your moonstones apart for too long. It caused your orchards to die, and the pulse that was released affected all of us.
Our ancestors, they built this place together.
For both our towns, all of us!
Okay, so like back at the beginning of the movie, we saw this one giant moonstone crash into the mountain and split in half, giving these people sun powers and these people wind powers, right? So like, what was this originally then? Are y'all like descended from Goku?
I feel like we should spend summer in Seabrook, no?
Yeah. Our friends and family love us no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
First string or second string?
Cheer captain or cheerleader, that does not matter. What matters is that we're with the people we love.
You know, I gotta say, the overall message of this movie is so stupid. It's like, you shouldn't try so hard at stuff. Instead, you should hang out with your friends as much as you can. Like, no? I mean, friends are great and all
that's a
that, but
good
like,
message.
eventually everyone's gonna get married, have kids, they move to a much more economically viable place to live, and then you're left with what exactly? What, you just gonna be some divorced guy in your 30s making jokes about Disney Channel movies for a living? But all the same, now it's finally time for Nova and Victor to have the talk. You know, where every couple's like, hey, so I know we just saved the world and stuff, but like, what are we now?
See ya.
Wait!
Oh, they hugged! It's getting serious now. That's like third base on Disney Channel. And that's pretty much the end of the movie. So, like, remember back at the beginning of the movie how they were having, like, visions of each other and stuff? Well, turns out this major plot point amounts to nothing and gets no real explanation whatsoever.
Disney Channel movies, they don't always make sense.
So, yeah. I mean, even for a zombies movie, this is pretty dumb. Like, of course, they're gonna make it for kids or whatever, but, like, I was genuinely interested to see what a Disney Channel movie about college kids would be like. It makes me think back to the video I did on the Henry Danger movie a while ago, and, like, as dumb as that movie was, I
I've
actually
never
found it
seen that.
surprisingly watchable because they aged up the characters, and the main kind of character conflict between Henry and Jasper was actually pretty mature and realistic. Or even, like, High School Musical 3. I mean, it's not, like, super deep or
Oh, like he was actually like, not being sarcastic when he said there's never been a Disney Channel movie about college kids. Oh.
It's rather mature for a Disney Channel movie. I don't know why Disney can't seem to do that anymore. But hey, shout out to them for making the same movie 8 times in a row now. I feel like I say this with every Disney Channel movie that ever comes out, but especially like the Descendants and Zombies one. I'm always baffled by the decision they make to age things down further than they were when they started, even. Like, for example, you know, Zombies 1 came out in 2019, and now Zombies 4 is 2025, so that's 6 years difference. So if you watch Zombies 1...
Zombies 1 came out in like 2017, bro.
When you were 12, you know, you're 18 now, right? And like, obviously, I'm not saying that Zombies 4 should have been like a American Pie college raunch-com or whatever. Like, I'm not saying that, of course, but it's just like they could have aged up the story and aged up the setting with the characters, like something that people who are 6 years older now would actually kind of be interested in. Because like the current story of this movie is literally just a rehash of every other Descendants Zombies type movie. I mean, they even kind of joke about it in the movie itself when Zed and Addison are like, "Wow, this sure seems familiar." They just do the same movie like every time. You know, okay, to be fair, having the same people have to relearn the same lesson every 2 years, that's actually the most realistic part of any of these movies. Let's be honest here. Maybe that's more realistic than I give it credit for, but it sure makes a real dumb story. I have a deep fondness for Disney Channel movies. All the corniness, the fact that none of them ever make any sense. But like I said throughout the video, I'm always kind of let down a bit, just like they don't let stories mature at all. But like they used to, right? You know, like High School Musical 3 is rather mature. The Hannah Montana movie, was that True Confessions? Not that it's a great movie, but I mean, it's, you know, there was a period of time when Disney Channel was trying to be more. For whatever reason, they just gave up on that, and then it's just, let's just make the same movie 8 times in a row, you know?
Hey, the thing about that is the actors